never escape me. My enhanced targeting will destroy any enemy that stands in my way. You'll stand no chance against my lightning reflexes. You will be unable to target me, regardless of the weapon. My lightweight armor makes me lethal. I am agile and can sustain significant damage. Once I'm armed with my Reaper blades, I'll reap your energy until nothing remains. Who am I? Cyber, a warborn, and I will vanquish you.
Step into our universe with the Vanquishers TCG. Get exclusive access by joining our community at www.vanquisherstcg.com. Select a hero, equip weapons and armors, and vanquish your enemy.
What's going on, Vanquishers? We are back with another State of the Game. If you have been in this our State of Games, welcome back. Anyone that's new, welcome. So we're going to go ahead and talk a little bit about some of the stuff that we did. We had a great weekend this weekend. We had met with a couple people within our community and got to actually play with members of our community, which congratulations. You definitely beat Brandon's butt. We're going to talk a little bit about that in detail. He's excited. So before we go through anything, before we start talking about anything on the progression of the game, we typically start this off by introducing the developers behind the project. And so we'll start off doing that. My name is Charlie. I am one of the creators and the developer of the Vanquishers TCG.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Jason. I work on the social media marketing outreach, the business administration. I deal with the overseas manufacturers. I deal with a whole lot of different things. So if you need any questions answered or anything, I'm usually your first contact person. So reach out to me. Let me know what you have questions about. We'll do our best to answer all your questions you might have.
Hello, everybody. My name is Jose. I am the web and app developer for Vanquishers TCG.
Spicy meatball.
Hey, what's going on, Vanquishers? What's good? My name is Brandon, and I am the game balancer.
Back in the building. So
Back
y'all,
in the
Hold on,
building.
man.
No, wait.
Man.
What's going on? What you mean, hold on?
Hold on, man.
What do you mean, hold on?
I see Jason's beard.
And I see Brandon with a beard. We
Wait,
already had
so who
something
won?
happen.
Who lost then?
Man, you better make me upset, man.
my man playing the whole, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying right now live. Listen to
What
y'all.
do you mean? What are you talking about?
What's going on with your face, man? I'm supposed to see them cheeks, man. I gotta see them cheeks, man.
No.
That
So I'll give
chin,
it to
that
Jason.
everything.
I'll give it to Jason. He did win, but as the game balancer, I had to balance the beard battle. So since your beard is, you got a little
man,
dirt
look
on
at
your
this.
chin right there. You got a little dirt on your
man.
chin right there.
I
I
wanna
just,
hear
clipped
that.
a little bit off the bottom.
My
That's
man,
it.
all right. So, hey, technically he didn't breach. He didn't breach the agreement. My man cut off like he cut his beard, man. There was no stipulation.
See, that's how I be telling y'all. Don't let Brandon hold
Yeah.
you back.
No, that's why
Don't
you
let
should
him be on
have.
your
Hey,
TTS. He always try to find
Hey,
a
listen.
loophole.
listen. That's why I write the rules down before the game starts.
My man
See?
is thorough,
See?
very thorough. The fine print. You got to look at the
See?
fine print of things, man.
He got to cut that whole beard, man. See, this is the nonsense I got to deal with y'all. But guess what? Guess who is still the champion, though?
Okay.
Guess who is still the winner?
You gotta get-
yeah.
So
You
just out of
know,
curiosity,
you know.
just out of curiosity, who played with who?
Who played?
Yeah, well, who
Well,
did you
I-
play as?
I
So,
played
I played as Vale.
as the winner. I played as the
Wow,
winner.
all
I
right,
played
so-
as Vale. Jason
okay.
played as Solaris.
Solaris King of
Yeah, all right.
Kings.
Solaris, another W on a Solaris character belt. All right.
Man, B, all weekend you was getting whooped, man.
Oh, come on, man.
Throw that in
All
something.
weekend,
We're
man.
gonna talk a little bit about that live tonight.
We're gonna have to start keeping. We're gonna have to go onto the website and start keeping track.
We're gonna-
you know,
we're
have
gonna
a,
register
we're gonna
it,
have,
tournament
we're gonna have
register,
a
we're
rank
gonna
up
register.
there.
Yeah, I like that.
We'll have
I
a
like
betting
that
system.
idea.
People can bet on me one week and you one week and see who wins.
Yeah.
They get like a card or something if they're the person they pick win.
We'll,
That's
see,
how
we'll
it
see
is.
what happens. So eventually, the odds is just gonna be in my favor.
So you telling me
Ooh,
I gotta
forever.
beat you 100 times for you to cut the whole beard off because you got such a big old beard? Is what you saying?
Hey man, I bet you it grows faster than you can keep up with it, man. So
I was gonna say by the time you
By the time
actually
it
win
stays
again,
too, he's still
it'll
trying.
only
My man, still true.
Y'all see what I deal with. Y'all see what I deal with.
by the time you actually win again, I mean, there ain't gonna be too much. There's gonna be a lot more growing back by then. So
Dang, yo, that's that. Yo, I read between those lines real quick.
Listen
I
here,
read
B.
between those lines real quick. All right, guys.
Yes,
So
sir,
we're gonna go
baby.
ahead and push forward in what we do with our state of the game. So we typically We typically
Couple.
cover. Yeah, you see, that's what happens when I hang out with Jose too long. My Spanglish just takes over. Like it has a mind of its own, and he be making fun of me because my Spanglish be all jacked up.
The Spanish is very
So
good
it's,
looking.
it's no very good looking.
No
It's
very
very
good
looking. So we're gonna cover our topics here. So we talk about our social media network. We cover our web and app updates, and also about the tabletop simulator and physical card game updates. So tonight, we have quite a bit of our social media to update. Mr. Jason got a lot to talk about tonight. So stay tuned. Mr. Jason's about to go live right now in a few seconds. Go ahead, Mr. Jason. Go ahead and fill the Vanquishers up.
Oh, the Vanquishers.
Fill them up. They don't like being on E, man. No one likes to be on E.
Cut off Brandon's beard. Just wait till we go on another trip to a convention. I'm just gonna cut your beard off when you go to sleep.
Ooh,
That's
there we
how-
go. Wow.
You know, I'm like man. You know, I sleep with one eye open.
Yeah,
so
but it
you
could be
better
worse,
be
man. You
careful,
can shave your
You do
eyebrows
sleep
off,
where-
man. You know, that could be very worse.
You ever seen Major Payne?
Ooh,
Yeah,
He just
don't
came
go
up off
show
the
me.
bed and started.
That's very disturbing, though. The way he's sleeping with his eyes open, that's weird. All right,
So
Mr.
I'm
Jason, let's
say,
go on
you
ahead
know-
and let's get him going, man. Let's get him going.
All
Mr.
right, guys.
Jason.
So just to talk about Megacon a little bit, we did go to Megacon this weekend, checked it out. It was pretty good. It was a lot of fun walking around, meeting, greeting people. We ran into some people from Discord. We played actually with BK or BK. I don't know how you guys know him, but we call him BK. He actually found us. He was trying to introduce us to the creator of Cryptic.
Yeah.
But he wasn't around. So you know, we got to keep it moving, keep doing what we got to do, because can't slow down the process of progress. And so then he linked up with us later, because like that place was packed. Like we did the Collecticon. The Collecticon is not as big as Megacon. Megacon was so packed, like literally I turned around and the whole group was disappeared from me. So I was just
about
by
to say the
myself,
same thing. Yeah.
running solo. Everybody left me for to get eaten up by
Actually,
anime
on the
characters.
contrary, you're
They
the
all
one
left
that
me.
went off and bucked out. So
Yeah,
you
listen,
left
this is
us.
what
Yeah,
really
yeah. It was supposed to be
Oh.
me and Jay walking together, and all of a sudden I look back, boom,
Listen.
and he just disappeared.
This is what really
That's how
happened.
packed it was.
No, this is what really happened. Everyone's like, you should go this way, you should go this way. And I said, I'm just gonna go away. And I went away.
Go away.
So I was able to run around and hand off some stuff. Some people were really, really interested in the game that never it was so packed. It's literally like, hey, check out my game. Hey, check out my game. We couldn't even stop and really talk too much because just how much hustle and bustle that how big that Megacon was. Honestly, if we do Megacon again, we'll probably have a booth set up with a lot more merchandise and stuff like that for people to actually stop and see us and talk to us and all that kind of stuff. So, but Megacon went really well. It went really well. We didn't have much trouble at all getting in there, getting out. Well, I'll say the whole place was full so bad that you couldn't find parking. So then Charlie and Jose had to do a trek. They had to go park at a Wawa and Uber back to the Megacon to get back into Megacon while me, Charlie's wife, and Brandon were doing, the getting through the line and everything. But the line was so long. By the time we got through the line and got to the back part, they were already back going through the line when we got through the line.
Actually, I think I got a picture of the line. I could post that to the Discord real
Post
quick.
that to the Discord.
I will.
But yeah, so definitely it was good times. They had a whole like Star Wars area that we really enjoyed, and we were able to mingle with people in there because we're sci-fi and it's Star Wars, so it is. So it was a good mix of things there. A lot of people, like where we were playing the game, were stopping and looking, and they were like interested in seeing what's going on. And I'm pretty sure I saw about 2 or 3 people at least scanning Jose's back, because the way we did the shirts, our merch shirts, if y'all saw some of the posts that we posted, we actually went, Jose went and
It looked like this.
it looked like that.
Yeah, the one that got just blanked. Oh no, it came back and it
It
disappeared.
came back
And it
it's going
disappeared.
away. Scan quick, scan fast.
Scan quick. It's the moment. You gotta catch it.
But so Jose had a sweet talk to Starbucks lady to let us use her power outlets. Really, he just had to buy coffee, so we were able to go in there and get shirts pressed. We saw some of the pictures we posted. We literally were pressing shirts before we actually went in to make sure everybody had a fresh T-shirt. Because I don't know about y'all, but we like to go in fresh to death. Okay. But yeah, so Megacon was really good. So I just want to make sure that if anyone had any questions or anything like that, you can always ask us. but it was a good time. The AC was running, everything was good. We weren't in craziness of sweating and all this nonsense. It was a fun time. We tried to see Rey Mysterio. We tried to see the Cobra Kai people, but them lines were so long. We didn't have we.
Hey, I got to see Johnny from Cobra Kai. I just did a quick buy, looked at him, and deuces. Had to roll, interacting with people.
You mean you stalked him?
I stalked him. Yeah. Actually, I had a wide open spot because Danny LaRusso wasn't there, so I walked down his aisle, took a quick peek, kept it moving.
That's how you do it.
That's it, man.
That's how you work the system. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Facts.
Facts.
So,
all right, and then the Megacon went really well. It was a very good learning experience. I don't know if anyone remembers before we went to the last Collecticon. This year is just really a lot of us studying and understanding how these specific conventions work. We've done conventions in the past for our clothing lines and stuff like that, so understand how a trade show works, but everything is specific to its own. So this was just a lot of us interpreting, understanding, and seeing the flow of things. Seeing this bigger Megacon compared to the Collecticon, which is a smaller one.
Bro,
so
it was like twice as big.
Difference.
It was a whole place.
No, I think honestly it was like the Collecticon was a quarter the size of Megacon. Like,
right.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
okay.
like 3 times bigger.
Dang.
Yeah, so like 4 times bigger. But it was a really good learning experience to understand like the flow of traffic, how people get talked to, and all that kind of stuff. It was just the expectation was not the same as when we went to Collecticon, where I could stop someone and talk to them because there's enough space to walk around us. This one was literally like hand cards off, talk to people, hey, check us out. And we had a few people, we had a good amount of people follow us and scan all the QR codes and stuff everybody was wearing on their shirts and stuff like that. So it was a very good experience in a lot of aspects, and we were able to get in there and really touch base with people. So Megacon was a good learning experience. On to the next thing, just so you guys know, for the next convention we're going to do is going to be Tampa Comic Con. So just be ready for Tampa Comic Con. That's the one where we're flying down Zip. We're going to have comic books getting signed that are going to be pre-Kickstarter comic books. It'll be the same one that will be for the Kickstarter, but they'll have logos on them signifying that they are specifically pre-Kickstarter. Just Patreon members know if you are interested in any of those items, you guys always will get early, you always get access as a Patreon member. We'll let you guys know when that availability comes after the shows are done and stuff like that. So Tampa Comic Con will be the next one. That one will be on the end of July, and we'll be there the whole weekend to get everything situated for that. And then after that, we'll have another Comic-Con that we're looking at. I said earlier in the Patreon channel that we are looking at different conventions to go to, and just strategically trying to make sure we fit our budget and make sure we fit what we're doing, because we have to stick to certain parameters. As we always tell you guys, we're just regular 9-to-5 guys, putting this together for everybody. So just be look out for that. So then the test decks, all the test decks have been sent out. We actually have any extra ones to sell anyone or anything like that. We might have some in the vault, but what we're talking about, we've been contemplating since all the decks got sent out already, how interested people might be in a second print run. And just know that second print run is not going to be the same as the first print run. It's basically just going to be the decks, hardware, and the tuck boxes. It's not going to be with the game board and hollow foils. If we do a second print run of the test decks that people want to play and learn the game, if you are interested, Jose will be sending out a newsletter, so look at your emails and respond to them if you are interested. I think he's just going to set it up to where it's a poll, so that you could just select on the poll and it sends it to us, so we can see how many people would be interested in test decks. And then we might just go ahead and print X amount and just offer them out until they're done.
Yeah, so just keep in mind, you don't need the board to actually play the game. It's just an included hardware that just helps, especially new people coming on board. But you could definitely just take a look at the rule book, and it'll let you know where the card placements are, so you can definitely play the game with it.
If you really want to print a board, you can always go to Print and Play and get a board.
Correct.
So
yeah.
That's always an option. I think those are just the actual page. You don't have to worry about cutting those. So you'll be able to do that option if you do need a board. So for the people that don't have the initial game boards that came out with the first pre-order, because that was exclusive, we weren't even going to tell you guys you were going to get those, but that kind of popped up.
Yeah. That was me. That was me personally. I'm the one that leaks everything, so that was my fault.
Of course.
So, but just so everyone's aware, we'll go into community growth. Just so everyone knows, our goal is 3K and 3,000 on Instagram and 400 on Discord. We're pretty close on both. So on Discord we're about 325. On Instagram we're about almost 2,600 followers on there. So we're getting close to get those done. And just know that that's all gonna keep the ball rolling, because the bigger that we get our community, the more options we get to be able to have a successful Kickstarter for everybody. What I will say is the Energy Overload round 2 at the end of this month, we're going to get those orders in, or round 3, I'm sorry, the one for the armor, Energy Overload armor, the Saurus armor, that will be ordered at the end of this month. Me and Charlie were earlier today looking at that. Just trying to make sure, because we want to order everything so we get everything at once that's coming with that of the other stuff we're ordering, so we don't have to pay for shipping and handling 2-3 times for different products. So just bear with us, because we didn't expect for the energy for the community growth to go so fast, but we did have it scheduled for the end of this month. We were going to order it, so just be ready for that. And then once we get those in, we will show everybody what they look like, and then we will do the giveaway live on one of our State of the Games. And I don't know 100%, I think we're at like 100 plus people on our email list for that. If the list goes up to 160, we will raffle off we'll do a giveaway for every single one that comes in. So there will be higher chances the more people that we have registered on the website. So be on the lookout for that. So that is on its way. Let me go ahead and mark these things off that we're talking about. And then what we're going to talk about next is going to be the Kickstarter. So as you guys know, we've been talking the last few weeks that we've been working on the Kickstarter. We've been getting everything connected with the dots on that, so that we can start getting the ball rolling on getting that to start build up for the community. So our Kickstarter is pre-launch page is up and running. So if you're part of our Patreon, we sent you a link earlier, so you guys will be the first people to connect on that. And more than likely, you guys will be the first ones to know before we actually launch, so you can get those higher Kickstarter backer numbers, or not higher, but the 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll let you guys know before
ahead
we
of
actually
time what's
launch,
coming out. Yeah,
so that you guys will be ready to get those higher numbers.
Yeah,
because you never know, if you're in the top 100 backers, we might have something special for that. Top 10 backers, we might be doing something special for that. So just be on the lookout and be ready. If you're part of our Patreon, you guys will be more than likely in our top 100 no matter what. So you'll be able to go ahead and be part of winning those, or getting those things on top of whatever you put with your order for Kickstarter for your tiers. So the pre-launch page is up. I'm going to post it in the Discord so that you guys can also click on it who are not in our Patreon. I'll probably do that tomorrow morning or tonight before I go to sleep. Might be really early in the morning when I go to sleep today. So it'll be in there for you guys to click on and go ahead and follow us on Kickstarter to back us there. We're going to start directing a lot of stuff to that. So just if you know anyone that is interested in the game and everything, get them in Discord, but also we want to get them over to that pre-launch page so we can see what the numbers look like before we actually launch the Kickstarter. The numbers got to be right, and the numbers got to be where they need to be, so that we feel comfortable that we'll have a successful Kickstarter, because that's really important to us. So just be on the lookout for that. So like I said, in the back end, we've been doing a lot of stuff. So just know there's going to be exclusive cards in the Kickstarter. There's going to be exclusive items in there, exclusive parts of that tier that are going to be connected to it. So just be ready for that when that goes through. Okay. That's Kickstarter. And then so I posted on the Instagram, if we had got 250 likes on a post, and we got like 2 posts that got over 250 likes, that we would do a giveaway. And we had one last pack left, booster pack. We did the invite giveaway for these booster packs.
Into the Rift.
Oh, it's the Rift. The Enter the Rift.
Yeah, the Into the Rift.
Yeah, Enter the Rift. So the Enter the Rift contest. So we have one booster pack left. So I said if we hit 250 likes on one of our posts during that time period, we would go ahead and do a giveaway. So this will be a giveaway that we will do. It'll be Instagram directly. So if you're not in our Instagram, just go ahead and make sure you check out the Instagram. I'm going to do a post on this. And then I'll announce the information on that. So everybody who follows and likes that post and shares it and does all the steps that's in there will be in the entry to actually win this booster pack for that giveaway. So you guys unlock the giveaway, and now we're going to follow directions to do this giveaway for a booster pack. And this is the last one. And there is 2 random hollow foil cards in here. 2 random hollow foil cards in here. So I don't know what they are.
And the cards in there do not reflect the final product. So just kind of keep in mind that, you know, we just kind of put them in there for you guys.
These were from test samples. These cards are all from test samples from different manufacturers we're trying. We weren't going to do anything with them, and we know that a lot of the community were saying that they would like to get some cards from us and have different options to get different things. So here you go, and just be on the lookout for when we post that. We will post it in the Discord. We will post it on all our social media platforms to go to the Instagram and pump that thing up. You're going to most likely have to do like add 3 friends on there, like the comment, make a comment, and share it. But just, you know, it's the normal thing most people do when they're doing a giveaway on that. So we do have the physical pack, so it's ready to go. As soon as we call the winner, we'll get it sent out on that. Okay. That's that giveaway. And then we have this weekend, and Charlie's going to talk a little bit more in depth about it. But during the weekend, if you saw some of our story posts, we showed some different funny things. You know, Charlie eating some seafood, Brandon talking, you know, some different things. So during that, we had some cards that I also posted in there that you guys didn't get to see the image, but you did get to see what the class was. So our official first Sentinel card test print came back, and that was one of the cards that we went to Megacon with. So we have the option right now to go ahead and do a giveaway with those, and we're going to do that with Patreon only. So if you're part of our Patreon and you've you've already, you know, went through the month with us, well, you're going to be in a list that we're going to pull a random circle, and we are going to get those cards out to the winners of that way for Patreon only for these exclusive Sentinel full hollow cards. Which
we'll go ahead and take a quick look at it here.
Charlie, give you.
Booyah! This is it right here, man. Live and it's fresh. So it is one of the cards. Now this card here is a holofoil, so it's not meant to be holofoil in the entire set series. So that's actually going to be a cool thing about this exclusive here, is that you'll actually get it in the holofoil form. So it is one of the first Sentinel cards that we've made that we're actually going to be raffling away. And this is actually a really nice effect and ability card that allows you to actually enhance your targeting of your Sentinel. So Sentinel are tanks in our universe. We'll be talking a lot more about them once we get closer towards the Kickstarter area. We do have a little story post that we're going to talk about their origins of what a Sentinel is and what they're about. So just, you know, this is kind of tying a lot of that stuff together for you guys. So yeah, you can get access to this exclusive card. Definitely being part of our members of our Patreons, and we'll be doing the raffle away for this one here.
Yep, we'll do one first, and we'll go from there. We do have more than one, just so y'all know.
Yeah.
We do have a good amount of those, but we are going to be sparse with them because Sentinels are very... this is a very early time compared to when the Sentinels were scheduled out. So just be ready for that.
Yeah, a lot of this stuff has been going because of the community. You know, we are getting a lot of people like, what's going on with these Sentinels? We have one member specifically that has had the pleasure to play with a Sentinel and got to use a Sentinel into its glory. And we keep getting requests about the Sentinel and or Sentinels per se. So we decided to put something together for, you know, the community to kind of know that that is a class here. I'll give you guys something a little nice and unique before we start really talking more in depth about the Sentinels. Again, we do have some lore back-end story that Jason has put together, a fantastic lore story on the actual Sentinels. In fact, if you guys have seen our Mythos section, we have been releasing a little bit of origins of each class type. So if you have not seen that, it's actually in our Mythos in Discord. I don't know if Jason's been posting it yet on Instagram or any of our other social medias, but we'll get them up there for you guys to read a little bit about the origins of those classes. And you'll see the symbols. There's symbols there that represents the actual class of that hero. And it does mean stuff within our universe. You'll probably be seeing it more so on our cards, a little bit more in the future of things. So it does connect to a lot of other things on the back end of our universe. So I hope you guys are enjoying that. We have been getting lore from a lot of people in our community as well, personally inbox to us directly, and some of it posted on the actual Patreon. We really appreciate all you guys putting that together. That is absolutely amazing. We love it, and we're going to be continuing the lore moving forward for everybody in our community, because we really want to put out that story. We have a way we want to put out the story, which I'll talk a little bit in our segment here when we get to the tabletop simulator and physical card game. But yeah, we do appreciate all you guys in the community that's partaking. Mr. Jason, do we have anything else that wrapped about it up, or is there anything that you need to
last
cover,
thing
sir?
we're going to talk about, because last week, guys, I'm going to go over a little overview of our street team initiative. So we're going to start getting the ball rolling on that. I know a good handful of people have said they're interested in our street team initiative that we are going to be rolling out. So basically, the way the street team initiative is going to work is, if you want to be part of the street team, we're gonna send out a survey. You're gonna fill it out. It's gonna ask you a few questions based on, location, how many LGSs you're connected to, what you think you could get in those LGSs, and then you're gonna do the footwork with. We're gonna select about 5 to 10 people, and they are going to go to their LGSs and inquire about putting maybe our flyers there and putting our posters in their windows and things like that, and seeing if they can have that happen. If that does happen, and then what's going to happen is they're going to be QR codes on all of the material that goes out to you, and once somebody scans that in that LGS, it's going to automatic, and they register to our website and follow the directions on there. It's going to show that they came from your LGS. So as you gain more people from the LGS to actually follow us or register to our website, what will happen is you will level up as a street team member. And as you level up, you'll get access to more things. So for instance, initially we're going to just send flyers and see how it comes back. After those first, let's say 10 people that you invite from your LGS and they register on the website, that levels you up to the next street team initiative level, and then you'll get posters, and maybe you'll get X merch or this kind of thing that will be exclusively, you'll say, officially part of the street team for Vanquishers TCG. It won't be printed on our website for people just to order. It's something that will be directly sent to you, as well as, if you wanted it signed by the devs or anything like that, or anything specific, we can do that, and we'll actually have, it'll be a graphic tee. It's not just going to say it like your staff at a security staff. It's going to actually be a graphic and stuff like that. So you'll be able to get those items, but as you keep leveling up and you go to certain levels, it's gonna get to a point where we might send you a whole LGS package to run a tournament at your LGS at the highest, one of the higher tiers. So you'll be able to promote the game, and then also show people how to play the game and be the actual person administering the gameplay and the tournament there. So you'll be actually most likely doing a test run of how we would do a tournament. So you'd also be helping us do the research on how that result came back and how that went.
Yeah, collecting data on that.
If you become one of the highest tiers, you're going to get a specific card, street team special promo card. It's going to be an artwork and all that kind of stuff of our game, and a playable card, but it will be only to the street team members. So as you keep going in those levels, you'll see how it all breaks down once you're signed in and everything, and we have it on the website. More than likely, Jose will have it where if you're part of the street team, you'll get a title on our website, so that you have specific areas on the website you can go to, web pages that show you where you're at and what you gained and what you didn't get, stuff like that. So it helps us grow in the communities. It helps us LGSs see us. It helps your community have more competition for you to play the game and have fun. There's a lot of different points to the street team that we wanted to do that for, because we can't be everywhere at once, and we can't make it to every single convention, every single LGS. So this would be, I think it'd be a fun way for our community to help us grow and build with those kind of things. So just, you know what I mean? Be on the lookout for when that's ready. But if you are interested in the street team, message me directly in Discord so I can write your name down, so that once those are going out, I can directly DM you, say, hey, Jose sent the email out. Go ahead and respond to that so that you can go ahead and we know that you're one of the people, so we can overview what you have options. If you already know your LGSs and you want to go talk to them now, and you're watching this right now, no problem. Go talk to them now. You can show our show them our website. I already have somebody in our community. He has 3 LGSs already willing to hold posters on their windows for us and flyers for us. 3 different LGSs. So LGSs are showing interest. You know, we've already had LGSs buy our test deck bundles, and we've already had our LGS in our local areas already offered, you know, in the past they've already offered to buy product from us. So we know that the interest is there. We just need the people that want to put in the work to help us get there. So if you are interested, we want to make sure that it's something that you get back, something special for you. And then this would be like I said, you'll get those official Street Team promo cards once the Street Team is kind of like we're done with it for that time period. Basically, everyone who participated will get a Street Team after they hit a Street Team promotional card after they hit a certain amount of people that they brought to our website to register on Kickstarter and all that kind of stuff. So just be on the lookout for that. But basically that's how it's going to break down. Basically you're going to sign in. We're going to select that you're good to go. We're going to send you first flyers. Those flyers will have QR codes. When the person registers, they're going to say what their LGS is. Then we're going to see that LGS is the LGS that you are the one that brought to us. So it's just going to go hand in hand. It's going to be a lot of data on the back end for us to put together, but it's all Excel spreadsheets and stuff like that. So we'll be able to get that knocked out so that you guys that want to participate are going to get rewards for helping us grow. And that's really important to us. So if you're interested, like I said, just DM me and let me know. You can DM on Instagram or on Discord, and we will go from there. And that is all
right. See, I told you it was a lot of fluff right there from the social media network. We've had quite a bit.
Fluff.
I'm just saying, like, we had a lot to fill in, man.
See, if I say I'm gonna cut my beard off, who knows about the last beard battle before this one that we just had? Who know about the one before when I lost? Now, I'm a man enough to say I lost. Guess who cut their whole beard off? Their whole beard.
Moment of silence.
Not a half a beard. We're not even gonna talk about how much beard. We just talk about percentages. My 100% of beard was shaved off.
Yeah, but in reality, your 100% was technically he cut off more than you did then. If you're going by ratio, I mean, my man's beard was up to his chin.
Face is a full 100%.
From his chin to his chest, man.
I actually did cut off a lot if you think about it. I mean,
yeah.
Actually, I posted I posted the selfie for the line at Megacon in the Discord. So if you go look at that picture compared to now, you can see how considerably shorter it is.
All right, man. Let's go ahead and get moving right into the web and app. All right, Mr. Jose, we got the web and app area here. Do you want to go ahead and fill in our community on some of these updates?
No, I still love you, Jay. Mr.
Jose, you on mute mode, man. You see what I'm saying? He's got to mute out.
Tell my beard back.
He's got to unmute.
You see, I had to let them finish the little.
Oh, is that what that was? Okay, bet. All right, Mr. Jose, let's go.
I've been doing a little bit of R&D on a lot of things for the site. First off, I've been working on trying to find effects and sounds for the site. You know, in our previous app, we did have like a nice little dice roll sound with, you know what I'm saying? But with this, I think the sound would probably be a little bit different instead of just having some kind of like, you know, some like, what was that damn game called? Yahtzee, you know, you had it in the cup and be like, clack, 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 clack.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Clack, clack, clack. Nah,
I was waiting for those sound effects.
Yeah, you like it.
Yo, why don't you just put that sound effect in, man?
No, man, that's
I think the community would love that. Every time they roll in the dice, they
you
got
do
some
need
hot
your own
chicken
sound
spicy.
effects.
Anyways, also I've been doing some more R&D on seeing if on the app I can actually have the soundtrack of the Vanquishers on like a play mode.
Oh, that's fire. That's fire. Anyone new to our community should know that we do have a soundtrack to our entire thing, which I don't know if we have the link directly on it. Mr. Jason, Jose, did we put a link somewhere to where they can go to Vinnys, his link to his SoundCloud that makes the music for our community? That way y'all can vibe out when you guys play in the test deck games, man.
I know personally I added it on the YouTube video, so once you finish watching this video right now, you can go to the link below in the descriptions and click on Vinnys.
We could probably add that to Discord somewhere, man. Someone can click and kind of vibe out to it.
I think they have. It's just,
we do?
I think it's been a while.
All right.
But we'll update that, you know. Other than that, merch. Get your merch. Get your merch. I haven't updated mine yet. I'm slacking.
Oh, we are.
They got
We're
some
about to go live.
beautiful.
We're
They
about
got
to go
some
live with
beautiful
it.
stuff on there right now that you need to get. I see people saying, "Take my money, yo, go to the merch, get yourself some stuff,
Yeah.
and then buy
I
me
mean, as
something
much as
if
we
you
would
want."
love to take your money, though, you see. So let's be brutally honest. At the beginning stages when we started this, we weren't just taking money from people. Like that's not who we are. You know what I'm saying? We don't just take money from people. We had a lot of people want to donate money in directly to us, and we were like, listen, we want to make sure that you're being rewarded for helping us out. Like we're just those type of people. We're not just gonna take the money and run or not weird like that. So I know we had a lot of investment groups. We've had people since day one that knows us clearly that we've been straggling to put things together to be able to give you guys great merchandise, which helps us as well because you wearing our merchandise obviously shows out to the community that we are an existing game and that people are interested. So we figured that we'd be able to do that as well. So you can definitely take a look at our merch store. And if you have any suggestions, by all means, let us know. I mean, we can put all kinds of items in there. I mean, just name it. In fact, some people put suggestions for baby clothes and stuff like that. We've managed to put it all up in there, or even marketing items. I mean, we'll be able to put up in there. So yeah, don't hesitate to ask if there's something specific that you like. We can look into it and maybe potentially put that up into the merch store if we're missing it. But was that about it, Jose? Did I wrap that up a little bit, or
Yeah, pretty much.
A little bit of ice cream?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit of ice cream whipped on top.
Yeah.
All right,
There you go.
All right, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and move into the tabletop simulator and the physical game update. So there's not a whole lot that we had going on in this aspect for right now, especially the tabletop simulator. We've been very busy lately. Clearly from this weekend and preparing for other events and things that we've been working on. So we not that we've not been putting any focus, because Brandon, again, he's been cracking the whip at us too, like y'all need to get on a little bit more, and I'm like, all right, cool, we definitely do,
I do get on them about that.
Trust, he's definitely, and as much as we want to play as often as we, there's just a
They
lot
might
of
listen
things
if you cut that beard the way
we're
you're
doing
supposed to.
Now,
disrespectful.
let's not.
Another disrespectful
All
blow.
right. Well, I'm just gonna ignore Jason for the rest of this stream. But anyways, what I wanted to say was that we weren't on Tabletop Simulator last night. It was the beard battle, the one that I obviously lost, as you can see from how short my beard is. But next week we'll go back to inviting people in. That's the only reason why I didn't send out a message. So if anyone was waiting, to see what was going on, we were streaming the beer battle.
Yeah, and we also had a busy weekend, man. We woke up early. We had to drive all the way to Orlando, and just preparing a lot of other things. So it was a pretty busy weekend. I don't think we made it back until almost 6-7 o'clock. So I'm surprised y'all even got a game in, personally.
B called me. He said, I was about to fall asleep. I go, I bet you were. I bet you were.
He called him out. Ooh, he woke up a sleeping giant. That's what happened.
No, I called Jason, and I was like, I don't know what woke me up. I actually fell asleep on the floor in my daughter's room.
Oh, that's
I woke up and I was like, let me call
duties.
Jason.
He's on them daddy
That's
duties.
That's it. All right, Mr. B, let's go ahead and give the new people that are probably tuning in, or that anyone that sees this on a later date, the times, man. What times do you typically run physical card games or tabletop simulator? How can they find that available?
So yes, every Sunday night at 9 or 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be on Tabletop Simulator. A lot of people just got their test decks in, so I'm also going to be on the webcam. So for those of you who want to play physical game and want to do it over the webcam, just let me know. I'm down for everything. I know a lot of you just got those test decks, so you might need to learn how to play. Maybe you need some pointers. Maybe there's some things you're not understanding. So go ahead and just hit me up. You can hit me up on the Discord, or you can hit me up on Sunday night. It doesn't matter. So yeah, that's that. How about I was going to ask you, Charlie, what's going on with the booster packs for Tabletop Simulator? Are we going to be back to the regular schedule next week?
So yeah, we're going to cycle it back around. Again, we did get wrapped up with the weekend preparing for a lot of things for the Megacon. I've been working very, 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 very hard on a lot of things on the back end preparing for the Kickstarter campaign. And I know Jason just made the announcement that we can now hit our landing page. So those that are on our Patreon get to that link, click the landing page. There is a number of when people land into that page, and we do have some rewards that we're giving away. And for those that are our Patreon, might even get an exclusive access or exclusive card just for being part of the Patreon and submitting into that reward. But that's you guys to go and check that out. So we've been busy, so we want to put that back.
We've been super busy.
Yeah, we want to put that back in rotation. We know we've been getting a few people playing the Tabletop Simulator. Now that the physical cards are out, we're seeing a little less people playing the Tabletop Simulator and play more of the physical card game. So we want to still encourage that, and don't feel like you can't reach out to the devs on playing the card games too, because we would be honored to take the time out of our day to be able to set that up with you. Brandon does have a designated time and date that you can find a dev, or at least play with the dev, which most likely will be Brandon. He's our game balancing Nazi. He'll definitely tell you the ins and outs, the patrols of the games, the rules in depth. While he's
I would definitely get you started off on the right foot. Also, don't be afraid to hit me up during the week. I actually did get a game in with Doom 666 over the weekdays. So, if I got time to get on, if I'm available, I'll be more than happy to get on and show anyone how to play, or just to get in the game just for fun. So, yeah. Don't be afraid to hit me up whenever. I don't. All right.
So B is playing a little bit throughout the week too, like even offline. Like he's catching himself playing at home, making sure that balances are occurring, trying out new techniques within the game. With his son, he's actually playing a lot with his son too, because he's a different play style as well. So everyone has their play styles, and that's actually good to diversify and be able to play different people that play and think differently when they're in the game. So it helps.
And you gotta get them started young.
Facts. I agree 100%. You gotta get them started real young. If I can only get mine to learn not to bend it, once I see him grab the card, I'm like, ooh.
I was gonna say, B, I could also set up a Calendly for you, so you could set up certain days that you have time periods open, and people could just click on it and then set up appointments with you. So if you're interested, we've been talking about that this weekend as well, guys. So if you guys think that's a good idea, let us know, and then we can see about getting that done as well.
Yeah, time slots will probably be pretty good for him. And like B says, he may have the flexibility. Just let him know ahead of time. He'll try to make arrangements, because he does play the game almost every day. I mean, after work, he gets home, he's cracking the game out, and he's playing it, man. He's playing it with his son. He's playing it, he's simulating playing it. He's on Tabletop Sim playing it. I mean, he's definitely balancing this game out pretty aggressively. And we do have a lot of people in our community that's playing it too and giving us feedback, which we really do appreciate, because so far, man, the community have seen things that we didn't see when designing, because when we are designing the games, putting things together, it's a great idea, and when the synergy occurs, some people kind of can see things that we didn't see or foresee ahead of time, and like, look, this could be a concern. And when we kind of address it, if we have foresee that as a concern, because we do plan on putting out other game modes. Now, we were actually talking and polishing a little bit more on another game mode to hopefully have it release somewhere, along the lines after Kickstarter, or maybe even sooner. So we're polishing things up with that, and we're going to be setting up the testing battlegrounds, which will be a tabletop simulator. Actually, we might be able to even set it up as a camera thing. We might be able to do a Zoom camera testing battlegrounds event. We'll have to figure out how we structure that. Right now, the tested battlegrounds was set up for the tabletop simulator users at the time when we set it up, which that allows players to test out new things in the game. So we will be setting up a testing battlegrounds for our Patreon users to be able to help assist and balance out these aspects of the games. We do have another game mode that we're putting together right now. We're polishing up the rules on it, and we'll be reaching out to the community to test out the new game mode to see how that's kind of structuring out a bit, which is going to be our Carnage Mode. So for those that are a little familiar with Carnage Mode, that is our multiplayer game mode, playing 1 versus 3, 2 versus 2, 2 versus 3, 3 versus 3. I mean, it's the all-out warfare that can occur. So just to kind of give an overview real quick, the singular player, the one with lesser on the team, is the Carnage. So you guys will be creating Carnage and just reaping havoc. So it's a pretty cool game mode. It's not too far off from what you already are familiar with. It's just, it is definitely multiplayer and squad-based oriented. So we'll be putting things and drafting things up and setting that up in the battlegrounds shortly once we get that kind of polished out. I know Brandon's still kind of reviewing a little bit on the rules, and we're just trying to iron things out to have the rough draft of it. So with that being said, I want to talk a little bit about what we were doing earlier today, actually, Jason and I have been spending hours of our time today working on putting together reviewers kits. So we are going to be putting together a reviewers kit, which will essentially be our mid-tier kit from our Kickstarter for reviewers to obviously review the kit, what to expect during the Kickstarter. Pretty close to the one-to-one items you would receive on Kickstarter. So we have been putting these things together, scaling out the costs and the whole nine, like really looking at things and making sure that these are the directions we're going to go with. What do we want to have rock solid? And the reviewers can actually sit there and review what one of the tiers, the mid tiers, would be for our Kickstarter. Again, it will include the box, the board, the hardware, but just much more in a polished finish of what to expect. So we were definitely R&Ding that today, putting together data, and probably going to confirm a couple of kits. So if it's something you're interested in, and you are doing reviews, and you know, you could definitely reach out with Mr. Jason here. He has his whole system, how he's kind of setting those things up, but we don't have any dates of any kind set up ready to release any of these things right now. Just kind of stuff that we're working on. Just want to kind of give you guys heads up that to kind of plan out that we will have a reviewers kits. It's things that we are putting together for you guys. And let's discuss a little bit about the comic book. We have been getting great progression with the book. The illustrators, his artwork is just magnificent. Unfortunately, I don't have anything right now tonight to showcase. We did get one of the pages done, and it's very, very, I mean, it was just, I can't even go into full detail on how beautiful these book is going to be. Just to kind of give heads up, we will have a book, like Jason was mentioning, for Comic Con. That will be exclusive for Comic Con. And after Comic Con, we'll be offering those books as well for the Patreon members. Jason, am I correct, or am I speaking a little...
If we have anything left over from the Tampa Comic Con, we will let our Patreon members know, and
be able to get access to it.
Get access to purchasing a copy. All the leftover comic books that we have, it depends on how many we have left, will be signed by Zip as well. So just so you guys know, the illustrator of the comic book will sign it. And if you're a Patreon member and you request from us to sign your comic book as the creators of the game, the dev team will sign as well, as long as Jose is in Tampa.
That is the key. He will, you know what? Jose will drive for you guys. He will drive the distance to get here to make sure that his name will be on those books.
I don't know. I don't even like sharing my stuff on TTS. So
Look at him. You see what I'm saying? That's
I don't know.
selfish.
It depends.
So he will definitely. We'll try to make sure that makes it happen. So keep in mind with the books, we do have plans on putting out unique cards that'll pertain to the book that will work for the game mode.
Not
say nothing. Not spilling no beans.
That's okay. You can say
not
that.
Spilling no beans.
Making sure you'll
but
spill some other beans about
and
the
it will not
books.
be. Those cards will not be available for the pre-Kickstarter gigs.
Book.
So just know that there will be more exclusivities coming with the Kickstarter comic books, and there will be other ideas that we have going on with that. But just kind of giving you guys an overview here. I go spilling the beans. Spilling the beans. So yeah, there will be a couple cards coming out with those sets. So you definitely want to go ahead and make sure you stay tuned with that as well. That pretty much covers everything that we have going for tonight. Today, this state of the game. We do have a lot more that we're going to be talking about next week. We are working very, very hard. I've been working on a lot more art for more cards. There we go. Look, Mr. Jason showing out his
I can't.
his broadcast.
It's too much glare.
Here, hold on. Let me put it on my screen here. Hold on. Here we go.
No, they can see it on my screen.
On my screen, boy. Look at that. Hold on. Look how lethal I am.
Blurring.
Watch this. Watch how good I am, guys. Y'all gonna see something real quick. I'm gonna do a magic trick. Ready? 3, 2, 1. There it is. Look at that. I just deleted Jason. Alt Control deleted. So just one more quick view of what the card's going to look like. This is gonna be our first Sentinel actual card that we will be releasing to the community. So you definitely want to make sure that you get your hands on this card. And this card released.
That's for the Patreon only giveaway.
Right. So this card being released will not be foiled when it's released originally. So this one card here will be the one of its kind that is foiled. It will not come out foiled at all. So this here is going to be our Sentinel card. We do have our normal numbers that we typically pull these cards. We will not announce the numbers immediately. Jason will announce it afterwards. and make sure you get your access. So this is for top tier Patreons. I believe what 5 and 10.
Yeah, we'll do 5 and 10.
5 and 10, 5 and 10. So just make sure that you guys are anywhere within those tiers, and you get access to this exclusive actual card of the Sentinel first card.
Possibility giveaway. Possibility in the giveaway.
Possibility in the giveaway.
Your name will go on the wheel, and I promise you, we'll make sure Jose doesn't make it a blur wheel.
The blur. The blur.
You don't love me, man.
That's it. All right, so we're gonna kind of wrap this up really quick. Jason, do we have our Patreons? Do we go ahead and review our Patreons at the end of this while Jason's going to get that pulled through? He has like
Patreons. Jose's gonna get
them Patreon members.
We're gonna shout out to Patreon members, and Jose's gonna find us a raid to go to right after we get done with our par.
Yeah, so he's gonna hit these Patreon names. Now, keep in mind, if you do not hear your name, is because you're not in for the contest, man. Make sure that you get in. You guys definitely want to make sure you can get your hands on this card. There are gonna be a limited amount. We will not reprint these cards again, so just definitely make sure you guys are getting in. Go ahead, Mr. Jason. Let's go ahead and announce out who our people are.
So for this giveaway that we're gonna do for the first Hollow Full Sentinel card is going to be, we have Adeus Gold, Atlas, we have BK, we have Oda Collector, we have Cal Collectors, we have Cerberus, we have Damiano, we have Daniel Gonzalez III, we got Datsun, we have Gabriel R, we have Jeeps. We have JP, Jeffrey. Well, that's JP. That's Outer Edge Comics, if you guys don't know him. Very good dude. Very good dude. Love that he did a chibi version of Saigon. We got Jeremy Backus. We got KC Gaming. We got Wangan San. We got Kyle Amador. We got Leafy. We got Lil Miss A. Always shout her out. She is a Floridian. She knows about this heat we got to deal with on a daily basis. We got Martin Wright. We got Platinum Prince. We got Saeed. We have Devil Dog Cards. Sterling. We have the Cardboard Crackhead, and then we have Ultimate Chaos. I switched the thing around so you don't get to be our sixth man, but Ultimate Chaos is in that list of people. Then we got Ottawa Collector. We got and then that's the higher tier. The next tier that will be in the giveaway as well. We have Chris Hawkins. We got X UND Double Dog. We have Kevin L. We have Mr. J. Norma. We have Vet Chicks and Chill. And that is all the people that would be in our Kickstarter, would be in our Patreon members that will be in that raffle. And then to finish shouting out everybody else out, we got Miss Angie Ramore, Bethany, Carmen, Miss Melanie, Rico, and Wage of Tropes. So yes. Shout out to everybody who's
much love for everyone that gives support. Keep in mind, all the funds is going 100% back into this project. Whether if you got merch from us or you're supporting us on our Patreon, this is a way that you guys can help us 9-to-5ers with families be able to make this a dream, be able to get this out for you guys. This is how it happens, and this is how it starts. We really appreciate you guys out in our community. I can't even stress how much we really do, how engaging we are in our community, how much we love talking with you guys on Discord, like just waking up and saying good morning and getting that interaction going. Like that is what we enjoy doing and enjoy providing that same energy and getting the energy back. That's just what we're about. So we're going to go ahead and wrap it up with that positivity.
Hold on, Charlie. One last thing. Hold on. I don't got them right in front of me, but I got one right here.
Here we go.
So we got some pins left over, guys. We got pins and some stickers left over. So I'll post some pictures of them to the Patreon people. Yeah, get a zoom in for them, just so y'all know. We got a good handful of them left. I think enough to send to our Patreon people. So I'm gonna see what I can do about getting some out, or maybe just let y'all know with the shipping, like $1.16 or $1.10 for the shipping, and send you guys some pins and stickers that we have left over.
This here will actually be the pin. Hold on, let me see if I can get a little. There we go. Boom! It is the 16-bit logo, but it's actually really nice, and it has a nice acrylic finish. When you peel the acrylic shelling of it, it'll actually make it look like glass. On the top. Yeah, it'll make it look like glass. So keep in mind, we plan on doing every event with a different character and different art. So this event that we did, we'll have this. We'll probably still have a few left over, like Mr. Jason said. We may have some during the next event, but the new event that comes out will have a different design. So we will have it. And the reason why we're really doing these is because we have people that we know that like to collect pins, and me personally, I like to collect some of the pins myself. So as a pin collector, this is actually something you'll like to get yourself into, man. It's just something that we kind of started and we thought was kind of fun. And they actually do look really, really nice, man. You know, these pictures don't show justice,
a lot of people
man.
like enamel ones. We could have got enamel ones, but these are the acrylic ones.
Man, they're really nice.
I like these acrylic ones way better. They fit more our style. But yeah, so once we get the next convention, we'll probably get a different 16-bit character done, because we have the 3 different ones. This is the same one that in the chat you guys can use. Like in this chat you can post, and also in Discord it's the same Saigon that you guys can use in there. We literally took that, put it with the V logo. So it's we'll do this basically it looks like Saigon, but it just represents a conjurer, and then the other one represents assassin, the other one represents a sentinel, but they kind of mimic our Saigon, Cyber, and Raskin build on imagery, how they look. So but yeah, we'll change them up. And there's also other ones, like we might have other pins that are not the 16-bit, that might be the actual art, character, like artwork and stuff like that, or some other artwork we're getting done for fun stuff like pins that we won't say yet, because actually we will say one thing. We've been reaching out. Yeah, we've been reaching out to another artist. Yeah, I have to spill the beans. You know me, I like the pintos. I like black. Yeah, so actually we have been reaching out. We have been reaching out to a new illustrator that Jason reached out, that we actually got in touch with at Megacon. So we weren't just reconning and putting out marketing the brand. We're also reaching out to indie artists and stuff like that were interested, that drew out some nice stuff. So we might have another artist and an illustrator that might be interested, or we obviously, it's a relationship, so we got to make sure that it fits our genre as well as them. So far, everyone we've been connecting with has been loving what we're doing, and vice versa. We are loving what they're doing, and we make a good connection, and it might work out. So some of those art might actually be pins too. So Mr. Jason is absolutely correct. I'm excited to spill the beans for you guys, like I always do. Some different style stuff with pins, things like that will happen. One way or another, they're gonna happen, because even though we're touching base with a new artist, some of our artists that we've already been working with are already working on some stuff a
lot of stuff. Yeah, so we definitely got quite a bit of helping with our illustrators that's been helping us out. So we're gonna try to get another person on board too to help out.
Yeah, so there'll be some more pins, and we'll make them like a lot of people give out cards at conventions and stuff. We were trying to do something a little different outside the box.
That would definitely be cards, though. I mean, there's definitely gonna be cards.
But when we're doing the foot traffic and stuff like that,
it's a bit more challenging. Yeah,
do a little bit extra fun stuff. You know what I mean? It's little extra things, little goodies and things like that. I don't know, Jose, you got any of the stickers? Do you have any of the stickers in front of you? Because I know y'all saw the video. Well, you're blurred out, but that was a bad call on me. I forgot Jose be blurred out.
Yeah. Wait, is it blurred out?
Oh yeah, it's always blurred and upside down.
How about we go like this?
You're like blurred and upside down. Yeah, that'll help.
Ooh, magical, baby.
You just George W. Bushed us right now.
No, you can't.
Oh, so that's some. We have some others.
I got some right here. Look.
We got other stickers, but he has the holographic stickers. So you guys, when we put we look at what we have left, and we can let all the Patreon people know if they're interested in them. Then we'll get a link set up so you can just pay the shipping and handling, so we can send it to you, and then we'll go from there.
Yep. So we're not going to take up any more time. Those are pretty much all the updates we have for today's State of the Game. We really do appreciate all of you guys that have tuned in and has interacted with us. We really do appreciate you. If you have any questions about anything, feel free to talk with us in our Discord. We're pretty much active all the time, even immediately after State of the Game. And if you're watching this on a later date, please smash what button, Mr. Brandon? I'm just a little confused. What button should they be smashing?
They should be hitting that bell icon. The only reason why you're watching a replay, if you are watching a replay, is because you aren't being notified of what's going on. State of the Game is where we tell you everything that's going on with Vanquishers. You can hop in, ask questions. We laugh together. We cry together. It's all going on together. Right here. We cut our beards together. Yeah, we do cut our beards together.
Hey, he ain't letting that go, man. He is not letting that go. You had to put a final punchline to it. That's hilarious. So that's how we get down. So keep in mind, these State of the Games are going to be going on for a long time, even after Kickstarter. I mean, I mean, even way after that point, Jason's got beautiful plans for this actual channel that we're putting together for you guys. So this is going to be an ongoing deal. But again, we do appreciate all you guys that
love being a part of the community and sharing with the community. So State of the Game is sticking around forever, and that's why we do the raids as well. So stick around for the raids. Go follow somebody new, show them some love, help them get their subscribers up. Yeah. All that stuff. So
that, we're big contributors. We believe in helping the communities out and other people and that are at the bottom trying to get on up too. So we're bringing everybody with us. We're throwing it on the back, climb up with y'all because y'all helped us the same way we do the same thing out to the community. So we're gonna end up doing that in a few more minutes. So we are going to cut this actual stream done for the night, and we're going to start rating somebody because I believe Mr. Jose has been already rock ready to
10 minutes.
Say what's up. Show some love. Oh, here we go. He might have found somebody a little interesting.
Yeah, we gotta tell this guy what's up.
All right, that's what's up. So hang tight. We're gonna go ahead and raid for a few minutes, and then we can break out. All right.
Vanquishers out.
Vanquishers out. What happened?
I didn't cut the channel. I didn't cut the audio. It's still going.